I want to talk to our Alamo City family and friends this morning for just a little bit about our building progress. We have a couple of families that are a part of Alamo City. One of those parts is made up of those of you who are able to come and sit in these pews and be in this building that we have been in for 34 years. Thank you very much. And then there is the rest of our family that we refer lovingly to as our streaming family. And let me tell you where some of the streaming family comes from. This was the 9 o'clock, just the last service, the live viewers, just the few who let us know. Many more than this were a part of it, but these let us know where they were. Mississippi, Los Angeles, South Carolina, Tennessee, Delaware, Robert Lee, Texas. Anybody know where Robert Lee, Texas is? Pennsylvania, Missouri, and get this state name, Western Pennsylvania. Western Pennsylvania. Arkansas, Houston, of course, San Antonio, Alabama, Costa Rica, and the United Kingdom. Now that's just a small picture of what's happening out from this place. But I think that it's safe to say that a good number of you who are part of our streaming family who have never set foot on this place, somehow there's a connection in the spirit with what you sense going on here and what you're hungry for in your own heart. And we just welcome you. We welcome each other in this room, but we welcome those who are scattered all over the place, but somehow connected. We are about 6 months away from leaving this room and moving to another room out by the freeway on the western end of things. Now, we said last week, and we tried to make it very clear, that the church, or the ecclesia, the word Jesus uses, is not a building. It's not a geographic location. It is the life of the Spirit of Jesus in your heart, alive in you. And we are connected with each other by means of the Spirit. We live in an amazing nation where churches are given the freedom to buy and own property and build facilities. But the bottom line of that is that really is just for our convenience. That is not the plan of the Lord necessarily for His life to dwell in. He dwells in us. But we are conveniently given the blessing of meeting in a place where we've got a place to park, we've got cushioned pews, we have air conditioning and heat. We've said to you as we enter into this phase of transition, moving to our building out by the freeway, that we're only going to build what we have the money to pay for. I think I can say to you that at this point, if we needed to pick up and by next Sunday move out into that building, we could do that. It's what you see up is paid for. But there are other things that we have mentioned to you, alluded to along the way, that we would pay for as we had the money to pay for, and we would trust the Lord to make that provision. Here is what I need to say to you, and I need in the sense not of distress or panic, but just the sense of the truth. We're in the process now of needing to order chairs. I said, why can't we just use what's in here and cut them down to size and shift them over? But we had some ones that know about all of that sort of thing, and they said, Pastor, it's just going to be too much expense to retrofit and to try to refurbish what we have. It's just going to be cheaper for us to buy chairs. And so that's what we're doing. And each one of those chairs is $120 a piece. For those of you who come here and you're going to need a place to sit, then would you just keep that in mind? Those of you who are a part of our streaming family, it's going to cost us a few $100,000 to be able to do in the quality kind of form that you're used to, I hope, from this place. We're not able to take all of the cameras and all the wiring and all of the sound. We can do some, but we can't do all of it. And so there are some other expenses that we are right now 6 months out needing to step into the taking care of as best we can. So I've been talking to the Lord about this. And Lord, you know what we need. You know what we have and what we don't have. We've taken every extra dollar that has come in after we've taken care of ministry expenses that we would have on a regular basis. We've tried to put every one of those dollars in a savings account, and it has been going toward what we are going to need in the building. Even with that, there'll still be some needs. So I said, Lord, what do I say to your people? You're leading us, and we believe that we're doing it as you want us to do it. I feel like he said to my heart, ask my people to ask me for what they should do. Ask my people to ask me. You know what will happen when we do that? The Lord will individually impress you with or not impress you. If you ask him and he doesn't say anything, then that's fine. But as we ask him, Lord, what would you have me to do? He'll speak. He'll prompt you with an amount, and you'll obey. And I can tell you this, it will be enough. It will be enough. He will prompt us, those in the room, our streaming family as well. If you will just ask the Lord, what would you have me do? And then do what he tells you to do. Send it in, and we'll have enough. We'll have enough for whatever it is that he has in mind for us to have it. I'm just so fired up about that. Even if we had to walk in here and sit in lawn chairs for another week or two, great. If we had to do some things different in getting our streaming broadcast out, fine. But I just believe the Lord is going to weave all of this together, put all this together, and our streaming family connected with the ones physically who can be in this house. We're going to do what he prompts us to do, and it's going to be wonderful. Going to be plenty. So that's I'm delivering that message to you. We're getting ready we're having to write checks, spend money, order, so that we'll have stuff ready when we get in. And just need to say to you, ask the Lord for what he asks you to do, and we'll do it.